Did you know that there's a scientific mystery behind the northern lights? Let's talk about solar wind and its unexplained acceleration. My name is Demian, and this is Growing Together. The sun emits a constant stream of charged particles, including protons, electrons, and alpha particles, from its corona. These particles can be referred to as a constant fart near the sun's surface. Judge the science and not the delivery. Solar wind is a constant breeze of particles that reaches every object gravitationally bound to the sun, including Earth. Solar wind is also silent, but deadly. The beautiful auroras that we observe is the solar wind hitting Earth's magnetic field, shielding life from its harmful particles. Did you know that solar wind inexplicably accelerates to almost 2 million kilometers per hour as it moves away from the sun, and thermal energy alone cannot explain this? This unknown acceleration mechanism remains a mystery to scientists. So what does solar wind know that we don't? If the Mattthew hypothesis is true, the solar system's acceleration towards an unknown black hole partner causes both dark energy and dark matter. This also explains the acceleration of solar wind and other mysterious local observations. Check out my video on dark matter. Solar wind is not accelerating away from the solar system. Rather, the sun and everything gravitationally bound to it is accelerating away from the solar wind due to the solar system's acceleration towards a black hole partner, or a rogue black hole the sun encountered in its orbit around the Milky Way. Solar wind also varies in acceleration. This is known as fast and slow solar wind. Slow solar wind is more dense and comes from the sun's streamer belt, or belly. Fast solar wind is less dense and originates from the sun's magnetic poles. Did you know that this is similar to a comet's tail? Solar wind acts like a comet's tail because the sun is heading towards this undiscovered black hole partner, and the solar wind is its comet tail left behind. A comet's tail and solar wind are similar in physics. Comet tails are made up of dust and gas particles melted away due to the comet's acceleration towards the sun. The outer parts of a comet's tail are not as gravitationally bound to the comet as the inner parts of the tail, causing a difference in trail-away acceleration from the comet's perspective. Here's the math. Similarly, the sun loses its solar wind outsides faster than its insides. The Voyager probe noted an abrupt end in solar wind instead of NASA's anticipated gradual distribution, and what Voyager observed is what we would expect from a comet tail. This explanation differs from NASA's current one, but it explains the variable acceleration speeds of solar wind and its abrupt end. The Mattthew hypothesis also explains other local observations, and I'll be making more videos about them as well. Let me know what you think in the comments, like, subscribe, and be good to yourselves and each other. I'll see you next time.